CES has been such an amazing experience so far, and with it comes a lot of new and exciting products. Thermaltake have actually released a few new SKUs of RAM, which I think a lot of enthusiasts will enjoy, so I thought we'd show you guys, so let's check them out. First off, we have the Tough RAM RGB series of DDR4 memory, coming speeds up to 4400 MHz in both black and white. The heat spreaders are actually brushed aluminium, and if you look carefully, the mirror strips actually represent TT's logo. Now, for anyone that's not into RGB or LED lights, then they now offer the Tough RAM in black and white without the LED bling. These Tough RAM also have the same specs as the RGB version, going up to speeds of 4400 MHz. Now, coming from a modding background, I'm personally excited due to the fact that there are not many plain options out there, so if users wanted to follow a color scheme, this is probably the RAM you would go for. You guys may be familiar with the WaterRAM RGB liquid cooling memory. It comes with the copper cold plate that sits on the top of the modules. These sticks run all the way up to 4400 MHz, and the LEDs have full control using the TT RGB software. Well, Thermaltake have a new concept design in the works where they still have the copper cold plate on top, but this time they have designed the heat spreaders so that they can also have liquid flowing through them, and these are called the WaterRAM Pro RGB. Now, the design is not finalized yet, and Thermaltake is looking for feedback on the design for the top of the RAM. Personally, I'd like to see a clean design so we could see the liquid flowing through it, or I would like to see some nickel-plated blocks, not only for the RAM but for the CPUs as well, as I feel like that more premium look is missing from Thermaltake's line of products. So I ask you guys, what would you like to see from Thermaltake in terms of block design? Let us know down in the comments. Lastly, we have the Tough RAM Z1 RGB. I love that Thermaltake have stuck to a simplistic design with minimal branding. I can see a few LED hotspots on this particular model, which means that the diffusing of the lighting could need a little more work or more evenly spaced LEDs to fill in the gaps. These modules do run all the way up to 3600 MHz and are compatible with all major motherboard lighting software. Unfortunately, none of the CAS or CAS latencies were provided on the spec cards, as well as the pricing. However, I know a few of these models mentioned in today's video are actually already available for purchase, so if you would like more information on them, you can visit thermaltake.com. Thermaltake also had a number of power supplies on display. The Tough Power GH5 is already out on the market in platinum efficiency. However, Thermaltake wanted to offer users a cheaper RGB power supply option, so they made the GH5 available in gold efficiency. The Tough Power PF1 is a new power supply which Thermaltake have created with a shorter profile to allow users more room for cables and an option to use for tighter spaces. All Thermaltake power supplies can now be monitored by the TT SPM software, which allows the user to view usage, power consumption, and other options. Thermaltake also had their new Ring quad fans on display with their Neon Maker software. This software gives users freedom and ability to design their own lighting, show profiles, and works much like most video editing softwares. When you select the fan, it will turn red, and then you can customize each individual LED and set different effects. The software can be used with the majority of Thermaltake's previous RGB options and is now available at thermaltake.com. Anyway guys, that is it for today's wrap up at the Thermaltake booth. Hope you all enjoyed. Let us know down in the comments what your favorite part of this video was. Are you guys interested more in the memory, or do you like Thermaltake's new power supplies or their new fans that they have on display? And let me know down in the comments if you're going to download the Neon Maker software and try and make a light show, because that would be absolutely insane to see how you guys like the software. Anyway guys, hope you all enjoyed. Remember to like and subscribe. Consider joining our Patreon. If that's not for you, become a channel member. Hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you all in the next one.